Picture this. Napoleon Bonaparte, a man of power and influence, savoring a meal that was, in fact, poisonous. It's a peculiar scenario, isn't it? Food, a source of life, yet his favorite dish was laced with death. So what could possibly lead a man of such stature to consume poison willingly? Before we delve into this mystery, let's understand who Napoleon Bonaparte was. Born in Corsica in 1769, Napoleon rose to prominence during the French Revolution. He was a military and political leader, known for his shrewd tactics and strategic acumen. His leadership led to significant territorial expansions for France, reshaping the political landscape of Europe. Napoleon's influence extended beyond the battlefield, with his legal reform known as the Napoleonic Code, having a lasting impact on many civil law jurisdictions worldwide. Now let's explore a lesser-known aspect of Napoleon, his unique culinary preferences. Known for his simple eating habits, Napoleon often preferred a quick meal over a lavish banquet. However, he had a particular fondness for certain foods, which were anything but ordinary. The exact nature of these foods, however, is a story for another time. With such a rich and complex character as Napoleon, his peculiar food choices are yet another layer to uncover. Now, imagine the astonishment when it was discovered that his favorite food was, in fact, a poison. Our journey through the peculiar palate of Napoleon Bonaparte takes us to a puzzling conundrum. Why would someone willingly consume something harmful, especially when that someone is a man of such stature and significance? Weaving through the tapestry of history, we might find some answers. You see, during the 18th and 19th centuries, food and medicine were closely intertwined. Many believed that what you ate could directly impact your health, and not always in a positive way. A dash of arsenic was thought to improve complexion, while a spoonful of mercury was a common cure for various ailments. Now let's circle back to Napoleon. His favorite dish, a type of liver sausage, was commonly prepared with a seasoning known as white arsenic. The emperor, an ardent food enthusiast, was known to consume this dish with gusto, completely unaware of its toxic ingredients or perhaps dismissing the potential dangers. However, it's essential to note that the arsenic levels in the food were likely not high enough to cause immediate harm. Instead, the consistent consumption of small amounts could have led to chronic arsenic poisoning, symptoms of which include stomach pain, nausea, and changes in skin color, all of which Napoleon reportedly suffered from in his later years. Yet, why would Napoleon, or anyone for that matter, continue to consume something potentially harmful? Could it be that the tastes of the period were so conditioned by medical beliefs that the boundaries between healthful and harmful were blurred? Or was it simply a case of ignorance, a lack of understanding of the dangers posed by such ingredients? As we delve deeper into this fascinating tale, we're prompted to question our own food choices. Are we aware of what we're consuming, or are we too, like Napoleon, victims of our own poisonous preferences? Could there be more to this story than meets the eye? As we continue our journey through the life and times of Napoleon Bonaparte, we'll uncover more intriguing insights, so stay tuned. To comprehend this, we must travel back in time and explore the culinary landscape of Napoleon's era. In the early 19th century, when Napoleon Bonaparte held sway, the world of gastronomy was a far cry from what it is today. The ingredients used were often simple, yet they were crafted with such skill and artistry that they became meals fit for an emperor. Napoleon's favorite food was a dish known as poulet marengo. It was a hearty meal made from chicken, tomatoes, onions, garlic, and a generous splash of cognac. But the real secret ingredient that made this dish so special, so dangerously tantalizing, was a type of mushroom known as morel. Morel mushrooms were a delicacy in the early 1800s, and their distinctive honeycomb appearance made them a culinary treasure. Napoleon was enamored with their rich, earthy flavor, and they became a staple in his beloved dish. But these mushrooms held a hidden secret. They were poisonous. Now, before you gasp in disbelief, it's worth noting that morels are not deadly in the same way as some other mushrooms. When cooked properly, their toxicity is neutralized, making them safe to eat. But if prepared incorrectly, or consumed raw, they can cause severe gastrointestinal distress, and in some cases, more serious complications. So, why did Napoleon continue to eat a dish that carried such a risk? The answer may lie in the thrill of the danger, the tantalizing dance on the edge of the blade. It could be that the emperor, known for his boldness in battle, found a similar thrill in his dining habits. Or perhaps it was the taste. Morels have a unique, robust flavor that is hard to replicate. It's possible that Napoleon's palate was so captivated by this taste that he was willing to overlook the potential hazards. It could also have been a matter of pride. Napoleon was a man of great ego, and it's plausible that he enjoyed the idea of eating something that others might find too dangerous. It would have been a testament to his fearlessness, a symbol of his indomitable spirit. But perhaps the most compelling reason is the simplest. Napoleon, like all of us, was a creature of habit. He found comfort and pleasure in the familiar, and poulet merengue was a dish that reminded him of home, of a simpler time before the weight of an empire rested on his shoulders. The answer to this riddle lies in the moment the truth about Napoleon's favorite food was unveiled. It's a story of a man's love for a dish, a tale of risk and reward, and a testament to the power of taste and tradition. It's a reminder that even the greatest of us are still human, with our own peculiar tastes and habits. And it's a glimpse into the fascinating world of history, where every choice has a story waiting to be told. And so, the moment of truth arrived, shattering all perceptions about Napoleon's favorite food. It seems almost fantastical, doesn't it? The idea that a man of such stature, such influence, would relish a dish that harbored a threat to his own life. But the reality was as stark as it was startling. Napoleon's favorite food wasn't merely an acquired taste, it was indeed laced with poison. Picture this: a banquet table adorned with the finest French cuisine, a feast fit for a king, or in this case, an emperor. Among the array of delicacies, a particular dish stood out, one that Napoleon would reach out for again and again. Little did he know, each bite he savored was a dance with danger, a flirtation with fate. As we unravel the layers of Napoleon's life, we find surprising twists and turns. This enigmatic historical figure, known for his military genius and strategic prowess, had a fascinating predilection for food that was, quite literally, a slow poison. His peculiar culinary choices, a mystery for centuries, have intrigued historians and food enthusiasts alike. As we delve deeper into the ingredients and methods of preparation, the shocking truth began to surface. The food that Napoleon held dear was laced with substances that, over time, could have lethal consequences. The implications of this discovery are far-reaching, opening up a whole new perspective on his life, his health, and potentially even his untimely demise. In the grand tapestry of history, Napoleon's narrative stands out, not just for his remarkable achievements and infamous downfall, but also for his unusual gastronomic tastes. Napoleon, a man of power and influence, was indeed a man of peculiar tastes. Thank you for joining us on this culinary journey through Napoleon's life. If you've enjoyed this intriguing historical revelation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories from history. Until then, keep exploring and keep learning.